Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to repair a melted sole on a Blundstone boot. I've already actually made the repair, but then I realized, heck, I haven't been able to find a decent video on YouTube, and so I came up with a bit of a solution myself, and I wish I had filmed it right from the start, but I didn't, so you'll have to make do with using a bit of your imagination, but I'll go through some of the steps so you can try and recreate what I did. So essentially, while we were camping, my wife was sitting with her foot propped up on the edge of the campfire and melted the toe of her favorite pair of Blundstone boots on one boot. Then she thought she felt something sticky on her boot, and she thought maybe she'd stepped on a marshmallow the kids had dropped, and proceeded to scrape the melted rubber off on the rocks of the campfire, creating about an eighth of an inch deep divot on the sole of her boot at the toe, which she could certainly feel when she was walking. So it's too bad that she hadn't realized what had happened right away, because I probably could have dumped some ice water from the beer cooler on the boot and caused reverse most of the damage. So as you know, these Blundstone boots have injection molded soles, so they can't be resoled. If you've got a pair, you kind of wear them till they wear out, and then very few cobblers are able to really fix these. But she loved these boots, and they're worth quite a bit of money, so I thought I would look into it. I did find a lot of stuff on YouTube regarding the use of CT1, common construction adhesive. Unfortunately, that adhesive isn't available in Canada where we are, and so I started looking for a comparable product to fix the boots. The first thing I found was this mono acoustic sealant. It's really difficult. What I found with these construction adhesives is no one really tells you what color they are inside, and of course I wanted something dark to match the sole of the boot. It says remains flexible, which I thought would be great, and I wasn't sure what they meant by flexible. So I used this product initially, and let me tell you, it doesn't work. So essentially it remains incredibly soft and tacky and flexible and sticky, and let's just say it barely dries, it barely cures. So that was a bit of a bust, and so I went with typical construction adhesive, trying to emulate this, something equivalent to the CT1. I bought this LePage construction adhesive, and the LePage is basically a nasty brown color, which I thought, well, maybe we can live with. And I don't know if you can see this. I mean, it's tough to see in the video, but it does dry, and it is slightly malleable, but it's very dense, and it would make quite a bit denser than the rubber of the boot sole. So I wasn't thrilled with that, and I thought, well, geez, what if actually I tried to tint it as well with some gray dye, and that didn't work. The two liquids were immiscible. So I thought, well, what if I take this super tacky acoustic sealant and I mix it with the construction adhesive and try that? And I did find that it did cure properly, and it is somewhat malleable. And so what I did is I decided to go with a 3-to-1 mix of the two products. So just putting it out on an old envelope as a palette, and I just mixed that up with a putty knife. And like I said, I've already made the repair, so I won't try and hold the phone with one hand and mix a floppy bit of adhesive with a putty knife with the other, because it'll just be comic relief. But you can see there that I've built up the sole of the boot with my mixture. I'll let it cure. It should be cured in about 3 or so hours, and I'll take a look, and then I might have to hit it with another coat just to deal with what looks like could be a bit of a low spot here on the boot. But anyway, that's my repair. Should work out. It's better than throwing the boots away. We'll try it, see how it works. We've seen lots of people having success with the CT1 online, so I don't think this will be any different. And what I felt was kind of a novel solution to mix the two products and get a slightly more malleable solution that's the proper color. I did prepare the boot with brake cleaner before I put the adhesive on, just to clean off any dirt and dust. And this also works great if you have to clean anything off, like your putty knife or something afterwards. So anyway, hope that worked out for you guys, and thanks.